And welcome back to another Truckstop review, where I'm here to rate or berate your truck stop. As always, I'm your host, good old TR. And today we are at the TA Chicago North here on I-94, just right on the line of Illinois and Wisconsin. Coming in here right away, you will have to pay, get a ticket to come in here. This place is a pay to park deal, unless you buy some fuel or about $30 within the store. As you can see, this parking lot, though, it's a big parking lot. The spaces are pretty big, spacious to get into. I like that. You know, plenty of room. You're not really squeezing in between trucks, which is always nice. And here, I've noticed that there are trash cans around here. There's no trash laying on the ground. I like that. Not very many potholes, nothing to worry about there. So, you know, that's always good also. The place does seem to have plenty of lighting to get in here. Also, as you can see as you're backing up. So that's nice also too. Now, like I said before, there's really no trash laying around. So that's nice to see also. And trash cans available. Like every TA, there you have a 3-bay mechanic shop. And they also sell tires here. And I imagine do your services. So if you need a quick service, well, here's a place to go get it done. They also do have a small convenience store in here. I was a little surprised on how limited the choices were for the drinks. So I wish I'd see more of that. It looks like they do have a few small things, shirts, and everything else for you to buy there. Maybe a few tools that you might need. But I wish they just had a little bit better store selection, a little bit bigger. Here they do have a small casino if you're looking for something to do. They also do have a small little laundromat, so that's always nice to see. They also have a little driver's room, so you can hang out and watch some TV. Unfortunately, the restaurant is closed. They said it just closed last Saturday. It's not going to open back up. I am very disappointed to see that. I was hungry, looking for some breakfast. Yep, now it looks like we're going to have a warmed up burrito. So I'm very disappointed in a lot of these places. They're closing up their sit-down restaurants. Because myself, I like to get out of the truck and not eat in the truck all the time. So unfortunately, if you want a sit-down meal, you're going to have to go somewhere else. They do take mud flap, which is awesome. Now, I didn't take any pictures there, but I did use the restroom. That was pretty nice and clean too here. They also do have on-site, looks like a truck wash. We're going to try it out here pretty soon and see how that does. So on that note here, for their rating, you know, getting in and out of here, finding the place, that's a 5 out of 5. The cleanliness of the place, the parking lot, nice and big, no trash. We're going to give that a 5 out of 5. The cleanliness inside the store, we're going to give that a 5 out of 5. The cashier wasn't real nice and helpful, so we're going to give her a 5 out of 5. But ladies and gentlemen, you have to spend like $30 here to park here or buy fuel. Otherwise, you know, yeah, otherwise you got to pay the $30. Or you got to buy so much fuel, you know, or merchandise. So be careful on that. That kind of turned me off, especially with no restaurant there. This is really a really good place. You know, the cashier, everything was clean, but just the sit-down restaurant, though, that kind of really turned me off. And having to pay to come in here. Now, granted, it is a nice place and lot. It's between having to pay and no sit-down restaurant, that being closed, we're going to have to give this place, you know, probably a 3 out of 5. Maybe 2.5 out of 5. I was just really disappointed in that. But the place is clean. And you got to look at where you're at, too. So, that's kind of how it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I just don't know what else to tell you. So you can stop here if you want. Don't stop here if you want. Either way is okay with me. So on that note, take care of yourselves and each other.